Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, we'll be hearing from shortly. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive position hope that they can sign one of those players. And as we know, Kevin, hope springs eternal.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got Cunningham. Saddiq Bey is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's Ivy in at the point. And for the Wizards, Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Porzingis in at the center. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on. This franchise and know they're a part of history.
Now, here's Avdia. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got the scoreboard. Going with his first points of the night for Washington. Pass to Bey. Now Bogdanovic. The Pistons working the ball around now. Cunningham's shot is off. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
Following the three-pointer by Washington, Bey kicks to Cunningham. Back to Bey. Washington with the rebound.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Avdia with it. Beal gets a wide open look. They get the rebound.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Stewart passes to Ivy. High post try. It's not going to go for him. And it's Washington the other way. Here's Beal. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Pistons have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Stewart kicks to Ivy. Back to Stewart. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Nice display of power by Isaiah Stewart, pushing through the defender and to his finish.
And there's the pass to Avdia. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Bradley Beal. Coming off a terrific season, put up about 23 points per, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
Now, here's Ivy. 26 points for him last game against Indiana.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Avdia. Beal from long range. It's hauled in by Stewart. And here's Cunningham. 23 points for him the last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
He misses the free throw. And Ivy especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed, plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
Good on the second free throw.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
Now here's Porzingis. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Here's Ivy. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Passes it to Cunningham. Morris with the block. Avdia. No points in the game yet for him. Beal. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Beal.
The front office for the Pistons coming in from Oklahoma City. Their draft picks overall pretty good, making an immediate impact.
And both free throws good for Beal. And the Pistons draftees all showing starting caliber metal early on. And, you know, Steve, they're playing now with confidence. I mean, you can see it.
Kevin, they couldn't wait for this season to start. They know this is a team poised to make that jump to contending for the playoffs.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Wizards. It's deflected.
Great awareness by Bogdanovich, working hard to come up with the block.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Here's Morris. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Morris has got 5 points so far.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now, here's Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Lock at 6. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. The Wizards 5th.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but man, they were right there.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Ivy, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3 from Bogdanovich.
You know, the offense is sputtering a bit here, starting to fall behind.
Kuzma passes to Porzingis. Outside, Beal. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Bay kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Bay. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
Wizards leading by 4. Outside, Beal. Here's Avdia. Off target with his 3. Last outing for the Pistons, it was a loss to Indiana. Cunningham outside. Kicks to Ivy. Pistons passing it around. Kuzma outside. Morris passes to Beal. That one drops for him.
No hesitation whatsoever. I just love how Beal makes that decision quickly to shoot off the catch.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Especially on the road. Each miss fired up that crowd even more.
Hachimura is checked in for Washington. And Detroit with a change here, too. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Bay. Now, here's Cunningham. Bogdanovich wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Bogdanovich is most effective when his teammates are setting him up. And all he has to do is knock it down.
Beal from long range sinks the three-pointer. Beal's got 7 points in the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Cunningham. Shot from the wing. Hachimura grabs the miss.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Back to Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound by the Pistons. Right side, Bogdanovich. Pass to Stewart. And here's Ivy. Shoots over Hachimura. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Beal drives in. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Defense has Beal well covered inside, but he can get aggressive and fights his way through for that shot.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Taj Gibson's checked in for Porzingis. And Kispert subbed in for Avdija. That's good from Cunningham.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Now, here's Kispert. Shoots. And the first shot of the night for him missing. Noel passes to Cunningham. The tray. Morris with the rebound. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Now, here's Burks. Over to the left wing. Diallo has the open look. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They lead by 7. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Cunningham passes to Burks. In the corner, it's Diallo. Tries from 16. Rebound, Washington. Hachimura kicks to Morris. On the wing, Morris. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. And now a 12-point Wizards lead.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Bagley finds Burks. And that one drops.
Terrific body control from Burks, reading angles and creating space.
Morris with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham. Morris against Cunningham. Here's Gibson. It's hauled in by Diallo. Pistons trailed by 10. And Noel kicks to Burks. From 20 feet out. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Bagley from outside. That shot, no good. Now Washington takes it the other way. Pass to Hachimura. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
In the corner, it's Diallo. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Bagley with a wide open look. No good with the triple.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
On the wing, Morris. He's covered by Noel. There's the pass to Kispert. 3-pointer, just 5 to shoot. Buries it from 3-point range.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Diallo, and the shot goes in.
The skill guard Cunningham has a fantastic feel for when his teammates are uncovered.
Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Washington Wizards. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Wizards here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Reason why: excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
Pistons trailed by 15.
Over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
On the court for the Pistons, we've got Isaiah Stewart. Ivy is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. Now, here's Burks. Here's Ivy. Great tee that time from Davis. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. He signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back, but now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. Barton, no luck. Pistons trailed by 14. Bogdanovich looking around. Six to shoot. Out to the wing. It's stolen by Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you love Davis's willingness to sacrifice himself for the play, taking the contact so he can get to the line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
He hits the second from the line. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
For Detroit, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And that one misses. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do. He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
He kicks it to right. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And it's Davis missing.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Now here's Bay. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Stewart. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
This is why Stewart shoots a good percentage, because he takes smart shots inside.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And when you're trailing like this, just focus on one possession at a time. Keep hitting singles.
Back to right, and it's blocked. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Barton against Burks. Oh, that's blocked. Now here's Wright, guarded closer. The kick out to Barton. And another miss by Washington.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
The 3. The Wizards with another miss.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Wizards now. Wizards leading by 13. And Wright kicks to Barton. Back to Wright. All sorts of time. Rebounded by the Pistons. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Burks in the corner. Shoots over Barton. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Abdiaz checked in for Will Barton. So it's Detroit now. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Burks has got 5 points so far. Washington's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Wright looking around. Passes it to Kuzma. Shoots over Bay. And again, Washington no good. Pistons trailed by 10. Pass to Bogdanovich. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime. And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Stolen by Avdia. Pass to Wright. They get a hand on it. And here's Ivy. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. The pass to Ivy. Now here's Bay. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Pass to Avdia. Porzingis inside. He's defended by Bay.
And a little contact won't go a long way against Porzingis. What a display of physicality.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Avdia. Left side, Davis. Rebound, Detroit. Bay's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich passes to Bay. Fires it up. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Wright finds Davis. Back to Wright. That one rolling around and rims out. Pistons trailed by 14. Now Bogdanovich. Back to Stewart. He gets that one. Stewart's got 6 points.
An absolute bruiser inside. Stewart taking it right to the defender.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Taj Gibson's checked in for Porzingis. Hachimura comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kispert's checked in for Davis. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Wright. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Wizards.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And how about also the ability to contest shots? They're staying attached and contesting and coming away with blocks as well.
That's good from Kispert. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Wizards leading by 15. Pass to Gibson. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Gibson's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Credit the D for being there, but major respect to Gibson for powering through and dropping the bucket.
Bagley kicks to Noel. Now here's Diallo. Defense right on him. Happy to see that one go in for his 2nd make in 5 attempts. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Pistons trailed by 15. Here's Diallo. His 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Hachimura. And he makes good on the layup. Hachimura's got his 2nd basket of the game.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
Now here's Diallo. Kicks it to Noel. Washington with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
It's good.
And this is Beal at his best. He's cooking with grease, and his teammates need to keep feeding him.
Beal against Cunningham. To the left wing. Pass to Diallo. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Beal the pass to Gibson. Right wing. Kispert wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. Pistons trailed by 17. The pass to Cunningham. 1:35 left to play here in the second quarter. And he gets it back. Gibson against Noel. And Gibson kicks to Beal. And the layup's good off the glass. Beal's got 17 now.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Cunningham. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Cunningham's got his third bucket of the night.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here's Hachimura. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Now, that was a miscue, but I like the poise they played with so far, valuing each possession.
Morris is checked in for Washington. Pistons trailed by 17. Outside, Bagley. It's stolen by Hachimura. Over Bagley. Hachimura, no good. Detroit's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Noel passes to Diallo. Pull from the top of the key. Washington with the rebound.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Bagley against Beal. On the wing, Morris. 1 second left. He lays it in. 10 points for him.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Bradley Beal had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to it.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. If they can't create for themselves in the second half, things will only get worse. And I'm talking about the high percentage looks, not contested threes.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Morris and Beal are the guards. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. And it's Kispert in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Pistons trailed by 17. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button, like we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks.
One shot.
Free throw good, Stewart. And he's a physical 6'8" center for the Pistons, and it's easy, Greg, to see why Isaiah Stewart has drawn comparisons to another great Piston, Ben Wallace.
Always a good thing being compared to a Hall of Famer. And Stewart, not just brawn, he's brains too. Watches film, takes notes. He wants to be great.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Cunningham kicks to Stewart. The dish to Ivy. Back to Stewart. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Morris passes to Beal. To the inside, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Ivy kicks to Bogdanovich. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Morris. Avdia with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Takes it from 10. The open shot by Kispert. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ivy passes to Bay. Pistons passing it around. Shot clock at 6. The 11-footer. Rebound by the Wizards. Morris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And it's in there.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Here's Ivy. Right through the D for the layup. Ivy's got his 2nd basket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Porzingis, he's checked in for Kispert. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That's foul number 2 for him. Three minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Cunningham.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Down low. Porzingis looking it over. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Morris. He's got 14. That one goes in. Morris has got 16 points.
and his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Here's Ivy. Almost, but it rolls out.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Back to Morris. Oh, Beal in position.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. It's a 16-point game. And slam dunk by Ivy.
He's explosive. He's got great length. Ivy is who you want to target in the alley-oop game.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got his third assist on the night. Here's Ivy. Bucket is good. Ivy's got 6 here in this quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Passes to Kuzma. To the paint. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And it's clear how confident Beal is. The closer he gets, the more his eyes light up trying to score.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
And Washington making a change here. Barton is checked in. And a switcher also for Detroit. Burks is checked in. Off the inbound. No good off the back of the rim.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Ivy. Bay passes to Ivy. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Denny Avdia picks one up.
And Ivy just so difficult to corral. Sometimes you have to foul him and hope he misses.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Morris. 16 points for him. Outside, Beal. Pass to Barton. Wide open. Bay pulls it in.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And the Pistons with possession here. Down by 15. Stewart finds Bogdanovich. Here's Ivy. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Nice play by Stewart. The man wins with effort.
Washington leading now by 13. Morris passes to Barton. Back to Morris. Pass to Avdia. 6 on the shot clock. Dishes it to Barton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
That free throw good from Barton. So for the Wizards, Davis is checked in for Beal, and it's DeLon Wright in for Monte Morris. And then for Detroit, Bagley, he's checked in for Bay, and Diallo subbed in for Bogdanovich. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Steve, you played all 4 years at Michigan State. When you think about the fun you had there, what was more enjoyable, playing college basketball or in the pros?
Kevin, I have to be honest, both was fantastic. When in college, those 4 years was something I'll never forget. But then obviously, ultimately, you want to make it to the NBA, and I got a chance to do that. So both were fantastic in my eyes.
And you have to be able to see the floor. You have to anticipate at this level. Davis doing both on that possession.
To the middle. The pass to Ivy. Burks with it. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Detroit.
Burks is really good at picking his spots from outside when he's on the floor. A highly efficient shooter.
Right outside. The wide open look here for Porzingis. And again, Washington with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Diallo inside. Davis is on it. Diallo the pass to Bagley. He can't get it to go. Wizards leading by 14. Avdia dishes to Wright. Burks against Barton. Shoots over Burks. Barton, no luck.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Burks' shot is good.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taking advantage of what the defense allows.
Wright finds Barton. Avdia with it. Passes it to Wright. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Stewart's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Bagley in the post. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The Wizards have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Barton, no luck. Pistons trailed by 12. Now here's Diallo. It's good. Diallo's got 8 points.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Martin passes to Porzingis. Right outside. Here's Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 12.
And he's so good at just fending off contact. Davis embracing and then converting in tight coverage.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Taj Gibson's checked in for Washington. Hachimura comes in for Avdia. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Cunningham's checked in. And here's Ivy. He's got 11. Three-pointer. Cunningham's shot is off. Washington leading now by 12.
And like a lot of top picks, Cade Cunningham had to deal with some adversity in his rookie season.
Greg, he had been part of winning teams for his entire life. He was introduced to just how competitive the NBA is. But he says it's only sharpened his focus. The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Here's Bagley. Softly drops in the floater.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. .136 left to play in the third. Pass to Gibson. Stewart with the steal.
Just a sloppy quarter of basketball. Turnovers now becoming an issue.
And Gibson sends it back.
Gibson is in there to get dirty on defense. His shot blocking is exceptional. Can't be careless around him.
Now, White. 5 to shoot. From 18 feet away. That one, no good. Great D that time from Bagley. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Davis. And Detroit with a change here, too. Bays checked in for Diallo. Here's Bay. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Wizards. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Bagley with the rebound.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Stewart. Great D that time from Gibson. Wizards leading by 13. Here's Hachimura. Plays it up and banks it in. Hachimura's got 6 points.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
And Gibson sends it back. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Wizards up by 15. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Pistons, Bogdanovich out there with Bay. Then there's Marvin Bagley. Then it's Ivy. And it's Cunningham in at the shooting guard. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got 23 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Clock at 6. Gibson with the steal. Morris with the ball. Out to Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pistons trailed by 17. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Over in the corner, Cunningham. That three off the mark.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
Beal from long range. That one doesn't drop. And Detroit the other way now.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And the shot is good.
And that's all you can do on defense. Bagley, a gifted player who is used to scoring in the paint.
Morris passes to Kuzma. He kicks it to Beal. Morris outside. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Kuzma, that's good.
and they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Bay, no good.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there. Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Over in the corner, Cunningham. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Second chance shot. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled and really probably why they're trailing.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Pistons trailed by 21. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making six figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
For the Wizards, Porzingis comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Avdia in for Hachimura. Bay kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Ivy. Over Morris. The shot by Ivy, no good.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And the pass to Avdia. Back to Beal. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Beal's got 4 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Bogdanovich passes to Bay. Shoots over Kuzma. It's tipped.
Though he won't block a lot of shots, Kyle with terrific defense that time. Read that one all the way.
The three from Porzingis. Rebounded by the Pistons. Bay's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Kicks it to Ivy. Here's Cunningham. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Buries the long-range jumper. Beal's got 28.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Ivy. Outside Bogdanovich. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
If you're looking to match the 3 points that happen at the other end, give it to Bogdanovich.
And Beal kicks to Morris. Over in the corner, Avdia. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Well, we know confidence is key, but Steve, when you see young players who haven't done much in the playoffs acting like they've arrived, can that kind of confidence hold them back a little bit?
Well, you love confidence in anything you do, Kevin. Obviously, you need it, but it can backfire. You love that guys want to say they're great, but it all comes down to proving it.
To the wing right side. Duran the pass to Joseph. Shot from 16. No good on the shot. And Washington the other way now. Here's Washington now. They're on a 13-5 run. Beal can't get it to go. The Pistons shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Joseph the pass to Duran. Here's Knox. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Burks can't get it to go. And it's Davis with the ball for the Washington Wizards. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Detroit with the ball. Cunningham looking it over. Goes up to the stripe, and it goes down 2 points.
Excellent footwork and handles, getting Cunningham right around the defender.
Pass to Avdia. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Wright. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort, and he brings the energy.
Free throw drops for Wright. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Here's Avdia. Off target from three-point range. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Wright. The wide open look here for Kuzma from outside off the mark.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Ivy passes to Bagley. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Bagley's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through it.
Porzingis kicks to Beal. Knocks down the three ball. Beal's got 14 points here in the second half.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Inside, Ivy. And there it is for him. And it's 13 points for Jaden Ivey.
And just so physically gifted, Ivy just brushes off contact and knocks it down.
Pass to Kuzma. Beal against Cunningham. Takes the 13-footer. Beal can't get it to go. The Pistons shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Ivy with the bucket.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
And another great look at the 2K drive. Wizards leading by 21. Right down low. They get it again. The shot's good.
After putting up zeros in the first half, he is making up for it big time now.
The Pistons shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. To the inside. Up top, Bagley. Guarded by Kuzma. Bogdanovich left side. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Some things change here in the league, but a little trash talk still seems, Steve, like a key component to the game. I'm having a hard time remembering. Did you partake in that?
I did, Kevin, but I didn't call it trash talk. We just talked, and you tried to get into your opponent's head. And also, for me, I played better when I was talking.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. Bounce pass from Beal. Avdia with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Here's Beal, and he banks in the layup. Beal's got 16 here in the second half.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
with the fadeaway. Porzingis with the block. Outside, Beal. Now, here's Avdia. Now the pass to Porzingis. 5 on the clock. Beal, that's for 2. Detroit with the rebound. Noel passes to Bogdanovich. Count that one.
A more physical player at this stage of his career. Bojan is not bothered by the contact on that shot.
.139 left in the fourth quarter. Nice ball movement by Washington. Morris outside. Here's Beal. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Beal's got 35.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Wizards.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Beal.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Passes it to Hauser. Now Porzingis. Fade away. That shot off. Here's Ivy. Porzingis with the block. And here's Barton. Right outside. Here's Hauser. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Carey. He kicks to right. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Porzingis with the block. They retain possession.
I mean, he's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul it.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Bagley.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
And so he makes both from the line. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Right outside. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Down tonight. Your support is...
Thanks very much, Brad. Every defensive wrinkle they can think of, they threw at you tonight, the doubles, the traps, but I know that's nothing new for you.
Yeah, for sure. You know, and it's only going to get tougher, but I'm confident in myself and my game, so, you know, the more the merrier.
Maybe they'll quintuple team you next time. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.